For the great majority of us, there is a very, very simple reason for why we are so promiscuous. And that is simply the distance that we live from the town centre. Now bear with me as I explain this one, okay? Now, Homerton student goes for a night out, in Cindy's, yeah? When we're raving it in Cindy's, we're having a bloody good time, yeah? Shouting bot at the top of our lungs at Cindy's, right? So we're having a good time, but as like all good things in life, it must come to an end, okay? Lights come up, the room starts spinning because you probably had a little bit too much to drink, right? But nonetheless, it is still time to go home. At this stage in the evening, a Homerton student has two options. Option A, they step outside of Cindy's, they get into a taxi that's running on a meter. You go on a little tour around all the back streets of Cambridge that you never knew existed until you stepped into said taxi. After half an hour of this hilarity, you eventually wind up at Homerton, where you have to pay an extortionate taxi fee for your trouble. This is option A. Option B, on the other hand, is that you stay in the town centre. Now, how do you do this without sleeping on a park bench? Very simply. You pull somebody in Cindy's, making sure they're not from Girton, otherwise just defeats the point. Pull somebody in Cindy's, go back to their room for the night, you get a free bed, no need for a taxi fare home, bada bing, bada boom, you get cash for your back pocket that can be used on a rainy day. Which, in the current economic climate of patchy fog and light drizzle, is no bad thing at all. Sex is just a welcome byproduct of our ingenuity, it's great. So yes, you know, I am a Homerton student, and I also don't really value my life very much, therefore I cycle. You know, you really do put your life in the hands of bus drivers when you cycle in Cambridge. You know, I swear they're actually being paid per cyclist they kill. They have no weekly wage, they have no monthly wage, and it's just done per cyclist. But have you noticed how there is only one expression that is on the face of every cyclist in Cambridge? Every single cyclist, anyone who has ever cycled in Cambridge, will only have one expression. It's something a bit like that. Please don't let me fall off. Please, I'm too intelligent to die. That's the whole reason why I'm here. I've got to turn right. I've got to turn right. Okay. And check. And check. And go! There did used to be a second expression that cyclists used to wear, but unfortunately this has now been removed due to natural selection. Natural selection is a wonderful thing. You know, I haven't been able to cycle as much as I would have liked to in the past couple of weeks, because of course it's been snowing. Do we like snow? Yes, I love snow. Snow is brilliant. Snow is one of my favourite things of all time. It ranks up there with professional wrestling and Doritos. I love snow. And I love the feeling when you look out of the window when it's snowing, and you can see it snowing and you get excited. And then you have the inevitable debate, don't you, when it snows? Is it going to settle? Is it going to melt? Is it going to stick? And more importantly, give me a day off tomorrow? Because this is the thing about snow, is that it will never settle during the day. Snow is shy, no matter how heavy it snows during the day, it will never settle during the day. Snow wants to settle at night, you have to wake up to snow. This is the way snow wants it doesn't matter what you want. This is what snow wants, and because snow is close to God, this is what snow gets. So you have to wake up to snow, unless you are a student. Because living as we do, on a cocktail of caffeine, vodka, and the occasional bit of weed, we're up 24/7. So we can go out in the snow whenever we want. Which is precisely what happened on the first day of heavy snow a couple of weeks ago. I think it must have been Monday, early hours, wee hours of Monday morning. The whole of Homerton emptied onto the lawns, because we're allowed to walk on ours. All of us on the lawns having snowball fights, having great hilarity in the snow, you know. Blokes pelting each other with snowballs, you know, making light of the brutality of war, you know, having fun at war. You know, this is what blokes do, you know. blokes rubbing snow into women's breasts, because apparently this is socially acceptable when it snows. Any other time, this is sexual harassment. When it snows, it's fine, anything goes, you know. Oh, look, I'm rubbing snow into your breasts. Oh, look how erect your nipples are. Lovely. I always wondered why snow has this quality. Because I mean, like, you know, snow is magical. How can you get away with that when it snows and you can't otherwise? God knows I know that you can't get away with it otherwise. You know, what is it about snow that's magical? I've never understood this. Because if you look at it and take the same conditions that you get on a snowy day, right? It's cold, it's dark, it's wet, it's miserable, it's grey, it's cloudy, you know. You take those conditions without the snow, right? Everyone hates it. Everyone gets really depressed. And like, oh, I hate living in Britain. Britain's a shit hole, you know, we've all got shit weather. All this light drizzle. I'd rather live in the Sahara and die of drought than suffer this light drizzle. You know. It's the British mentality. But if you take these conditions and inject some snow into this, everyone loves it. All of a sudden everyone's like, yay, it's snowing, woo! I love Britain because Britain's got snow! My testicles have retreated into my body. You know, so what is it that makes us all celebrate this snow? I've come to a conclusion. Racism. If something's all dark and black, oh no. No, that's not for me. Oh, no, don't like that at all. No. Put something that's white with it. Oh, it's white now? Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, I like it because it's white now, so I must love it, you know. So, therefore, I'm going to leave you with the conclusion that everyone who ever loves snow is a racist. Thank you very much for listening.
We love you guys!